Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today we're going to be talking about pH. Most people will tell you pH really doesn't matter whenever you're growing with organics. Unfortunately, I've come to find this untrue. The pH does matter. You may not necessarily need to pH your water if it comes out at a good number from your tap or wherever you're getting it from. But I found if you're using reverse osmosis water like myself, your pH normally comes out around like 5.5. And that's way too acidic. I thought I had RO water ready to go, and since I had RO water, I wouldn't have any problems, but obviously I ran into some. The books I've read said you want to keep the soil pretty neutral in pH, so around 7 would be the best. The reason for this is there's a wider variety of microbes that are able to reproduce at a neutral pH value. So what I tend to do now is whenever I filter my water through my RO system, I'll take it in the bucket, aerate it with a 32 watt VivoSun pump for like an hour. At that time, I'll stick this handy dandy little Blue Labs pH meter. Let you guys get a little look at that. So this thing's a lifesaver. Even if you are an organic grower, I use this like every single day. So you get this little cap off, and then you stick this probe in the water, and I usually let it sit for about an hour. I've noticed that if you don't let it sit, you get an inaccurate pH reading. I've gotten multiple inaccurate pH readings, and that's why I thought my RO water was coming out fine. Originally, whenever you pH it, if you don't let it sit, it tells you my RO water comes out around 6.6, 7.0 sometimes. But that's extremely false, because after I let it sit, it drops all the way down to 5.5 to 5.8 depending on the day. Microbes also need the correct pH to reproduce and just stay alive. If your microbes die out and it's too acidic for them, your soil is going to suffer because then nothing's feeding your plant. This is the only pen that I've bought that's worth a damn. Every single other one will give you inaccurate readings. Not only that, but they just don't stay consistent. So you'll have to recalibrate it like every week, and I promise you, paying the money for all that recalibration liquid is way more expensive over the long run than just buying one of these, because I've used the same bottle for about 6 months now, and it's way cheaper just to buy good equipment and start off with the good shit. So in the end, you do need to pH your water even if you are running an organic system. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the roots absorbing the NPK from the soil, but it does have a lot to do with keeping the microbes happy. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. Have a great day.